If we have this conversation a year from now, bookmark this day, February 10th, 2026, 2027. We have a conversation about guards in the NBA. You will not be able to leave the name Kon Knueppel off that list. I promise you that. That dude is probably the best player on that team. No disrespect to LaMelo. I really have come a long way on LaMelo Ball this year. I've watched an obnoxious number of Charlotte Hornet games this year. I cannot tell you
I probably watch more than
that
I
dude is not
should,
a
to be
rookie.
honest with
I
you.
don't know what the hell he is. He's not a rookie. We need to check his. We need to check his birth certificate because that shit ain't real.
So
He's
he's their
making.
best player.
Yes, he is absolutely their best player.
He looks so poised, Ron. Like when he doesn't look afraid of the moment. Like he looks like he belongs out there. Like there's guys who, they to Ox's point, the dollar sign eyes. He doesn't look like he's afraid to take a shot. He doesn't look like he's afraid to have the ball in his hands, even if he's not the best ball handler. But I'm good enough that I can use an escape dribble. I'm not the best shot creator, but I can get a shot off. And I'm not afraid to pull when we're in the meat and potatoes of the game, Ron. And I love that about him.
He's got the ultimate green light. I mean, he's the best shooter on the team. I think that's undeniable. Whether or not he's the best player, yeah, whatever. But the best shooter on the team, like, yeah, they need him to shoot. And he's mastered his little ghost screening and whatever to get out to the three. And then you give him an inch of daylight, he gonna make a shot consistently. He's able to get like to the free throw line, nail area, use his body, create a little bit of separation, get a shot off. Like he's just
You see the defense
plays
though?
the game the right way. Like, like he knows what he knows what he's doing out there. Yeah, I said it yesterday because we was talking about the Hornets. He's not gonna win Rookie of the Year, but he's been the most consistent rookie. And I think that means something. And not just consistent is like, oh yeah, look, consistent 8 points, yay. Like consistently throughout the year, he's been one of the top 2 rookie performers, no matter who that's next to. Start of the season, it was him and VJ. Then there was a little stretch where him and Dylan Harper. Then now it's him and Coop. Throughout the season, Derek Queen had a little stretch. Like it's always been Kon and ex-rookie have been the top 2 performers during this stretch. And I think that's a testament to his consistency. With
like he definitely needs a creator. So credit to LaMelo. Obviously, their minutes together are much better than his minutes without LaMelo. That is not even a debate. LaMelo has deferred to him in many situations. Like LaMelo's shot attempts are down, his usage is down in large part because of Kon. Miles Bridges came out earlier this year and said Kon Knueppel's been our best player. Now again, you don't know if you want to trust Bridges on that one, but I don't know. It's pretty impressive for him being a rookie, and maybe he's not their best player today, but I'm positive he will be within like 6 months.
I was watching.
As they all together, I don't think they care who the best player is, but yeah, it might be him. It might be Melo, it might be Brandon Miller, like whoever it is, as long as they're on the same team.
They won 9 straight, right?
That would have been 10 last night, but that would have been 10.
That was their longest win streak in 25 years.
Impressive. Yeah, impressive.
Yeah, they were close to tying their best ever. 10 was their best ever. They were talking about on the broadcast.
I was thinking about Mars last night because I'm watching Kon Knueppel. We had a conversation about guards and guard screening. Mars and Kon Knueppel is absolutely what I was talking about when I talk about guard screening. The shooter, I'm not looking to screen. I'm slipping, but I'm trying to sell that I'm screening. I'm trying to sell that I'm screening. But if I'm a defender and I'm guarding the shooter, I know he's not screening because if he's screening, that's going to slow him down. He want to get to the ball. That's what he's trying to do. So he's trying to sell that he's screening when in reality, he's really slipping. But I don't think that as much as we talked about Charlotte, Ron, that Detroit team is good. You can talk this.
Hold up, chill. Before we turn the page, just hold that thought quick on Detroit.
Holding it.
I'm not done with Kon yet. Mm-hmm. We're not done with Kon yet. Mm-hmm. So what you guys are chill, Mars, what I'm hearing is we need to rearrange some furniture in the house. We need to change some rooms because this master bedroom that a certain guy from California lives in, certain Chino Hills guy, maybe it's time for you to get out the master bedroom because King Kon is now, that's his abode.
Well,
is that what I'm hearing?
We had this conversation yesterday, and I brought up when they played Houston, and they basically handled Houston. And I had said to Mars, I didn't realize, because a lot of times, these guys are listed at a certain height, right, Penn? But in reality, they're really not that tall.
Yeah, and he's 6'6".
Every bit of it, and he's not like a slender, like he's a big.
He's
6'6".
built, yeah. He's built, yeah.
He's 6'6", cornbread, grew up on a farm.
Yes, okay? And I
that
said
type
to
of
Mars
6'6",
yesterday, 'cause
different 6'6" though.
he was standing next to, and like some people thought that I was comparing him to Reed Shepherd in terms of players. No, I was comparing him in terms of stature, and he is noticeably bigger than Reed Shepherd, like noticeably. Like these two dudes, it's like this and like this. So there's nothing like 6'3" or 6'4" about Kon Knueppel. He a bit of 6'6", every bit of that, Ron, which would explain why he's able to get shots off like he does.
But he plays 6'7" though.
He might play bigger than that. Yeah, he might play a little bit bigger than that. So
Charlotte's a big team because like LaMelo's a big guard. He's
Yeah.
6'7".
yeah,
Kon's 6'6". Brandon Miller's 6'8", 6'9". Miles Bridges 6'7",
yeah.
and then Musa's like an undersized big, but plays bigger than he is. And then obviously you got like the depth and like Ryan Cochran or whatever. So like they're a big team, but they're all like big with skills.
Yeah,
minus their bigs, but like that's what another thing that makes them really really good. The get out the master bedroom thing. I get like LaMelo. This is why the LaMelo's not a point guard stuff throws me off. Like LaMelo is perfectly fine deferring as a scorer to allow more gifted scorers to score because he's a creator, he's a playmaker. There's a reason, to Penn's point, Kon thrives more with LaMelo. Part of it is that Charlotte's backup point guard situation is dire, but part of it is also LaMelo creates for his teammates. LaMelo is a huge reason why Charlotte's shot quality is as good as it is consistently when he's out there. So yeah, if Kon does end up being their best player, LaMelo's gonna have no problem getting Kon the ball because that's what he's doing now. And yeah, I think LaMelo's the best player because of the creation he does for their offense. But whether or not he is or isn't, it doesn't really make a difference. I would say LaMelo's like the third best scorer on the team. Fourth, maybe. Depends on the height. Yeah, probably fourth. Like Brandon Miller, Miles, and Kon are probably all better scorers than LaMelo. But that doesn't mean that he can't be their best player, or even if he's not their best player, it doesn't mean that his impact is still minimized. Like they
Miles,
need LaMelo and what he provides. So.
Which is fair, Miles. But my counter to that is that as a lead guard, the one thing that I should be able to do is trust you with the basketball. And I don't trust him as much with the basketball as I trust the other guys that I've seen, like the guys we just talked about. Because when I hear people talking about LaMelo Ball in the better lead guard conversations, like I don't trust him with the ball like I do Darius Garland. I don't trust him enough with the ball like I do Jamal Murray. I just don't trust him enough with the basketball. To your point, Miles, can he pass? Yes, he 100% can pass. Can he play make? Absolutely, he can play make. Do I trust him to make the right play consistently, though? No, I don't. I don't trust him to make the right play because he has shown me that from time to time, he will throw off bad shots. He will throw the ball between his legs 5, 6, 7 times and throw the offense off. It's that kind of stuff that throws me off with him.
I mean, you believe in assist to turnover ratio at all? Is that you put any credence into that stat?
Well, on some level I do, Penn. I don't
because he's almost at 3 to 1.
Yes, what I'm saying.
2.5 to 1.
On some level I do. I don't just go like a guy's 3 to 1
here's the thing,
turnover ratio.
He takes a lot of risks, right? But I like that on my point guard. I like that my point guard takes risk. I like that my point guard throw a no look. I like that my point guard will pull up from 3 when the defense ain't expecting it, because a point guard is a pace dictator, and I think he dictates pace very well. They're not winning 9 straight games without LaMelo Ball. I have been notoriously very critical of LaMelo Ball in the past for what he's not. I'm starting to appreciate this year what he is, which is a very dynamic creator, great passer. He's just great, man. He's a good player.
But I don't know who said that up here. Somebody literally just said it, that's what he wants to do. He wants to create. That was you, right, Mars? You said he wants to create. He wants to facilitate. I always thought LaMelo was that too.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the chat throw smoke and the host go ham. You ain't never seen hoop talk hit the raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. This that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.